joining. I'm Pigpen, the one and only. Welcome to the live stream. Tonight, I have a confession. I dropped the ball completely. I did not have a chance to watch episode 6. So let the events begin. It's going to be a little bit different tonight. I have a few guests with me, and they've watched it, so they're going to fill me in, and I'm going to play the role of the question asker. I'm going to ask all the questions, and they're going to have to tell me and tell you, and I think it's going to be a little bit of a reverse role playing here. So from my left to my right, let me introduce first Craig Wood, admin in my group and longtime friend in the game. Craig, why don't you say hello? All right. And second, right in the middle, is everybody's favorite tank, Frank the Tank. What's up, Frank? There we go. And now to the left, back at his command post, Mr. James the Last Set Caricato. James, how you doing tonight? Not too bad. I had a little bit to drink last night. It was Whiskey Wednesday, guys. That's why Whiskey Wednesday's every other Wednesday. And now that I've been doing the live stream, going kind of reviewing Carbonated's Twitch feed. It's tough. It's really tough. So I missed it because I had prior engagements. We had some whiskey to kill. So these can't hear us. Any of you guys or me? How's that? I think I can hear you now. I can hear you now. That must be the problem.
Just say they can hear you.
There we go. We can hear you. I think this is one of the things where Skype is just garbage. So we're gonna just do a really quick introduction, guys. First guy to the right of me on Skype, not in reality, but Craig Wood, Craig, admin in my group, and longtime friend Craig. Why don't you say hello to everybody real quick? I think they can now. So right in the middle, everybody's favorite tank, Frank the Tank. What's going on, Frank? How you doing?
Hey, Joe. How's everybody doing, man? Shout out State Street.
There we go. Say it again. So, and last but not least, this time you guys can hear him. Everybody knows James. James, the Last Set Caricato. James, how you doing?
Back by popular demand, brother.
There.
How's everybody else doing tonight?
Well, I'm doing a little bit better now, and now that people can hear you guys, I'd just be sitting here talking to myself all night. And,
Everybody turfing? Nope. I haven't turfed since the straight merciless DK war. Oh my god. Hey man, 1.8 million points in one turf wars where 2 events was good enough for me. Wow, that's fucking busy. Yeah, deserves a break.
Yeah,
I did 2 events, not even all 3. That's a lot. Too much. Back into retirement. Yeah, I was turfing, and then this, I got the Skype set up on my laptop, and for some reason I went through my fucking phone.
Well, you guys are going to have to fill me in on this Twitch live feed from Carbonated Woods. And so I don't know if you guys heard me earlier, but I totally dropped the ball. Whiskey Wednesday. Had to hang out with the guys, drink some whiskey. You know, I couldn't back out. And I was hoping to actually. What's that?
What kind of whiskey were you drinking?
We had about 6 or 7. There were all sorts of different whiskeys. Everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, everything from like Lefroy to Ben Romick to.
I like Jameson. That's what I drink.
Jameson's good.
And that stuff is delicious.
Yeah, we mainly had Scotch.
Oh yeah.
But this Sunday I have a huge whiskey tasting to go to. It's a bus tour out east, and we're gonna drink a lot of whiskey, and who knows what's gonna happen. So maybe I'll live stream there if you guys are interested. You guys can watch me make a fool out of myself. Yeah. So I don't know what's going on, man. I even dropped my yeah. I even dropped my video quality down just so it could try to.
Change the resolution of the stream yet?
Yeah, I dropped that down. I dropped it down. I'm telling you, it's like
Did you drop the bit rate down too on the streaming?
yeah, I dropped
You
it.
use OBS, right?
Yeah. So I'll even go to studio video.
I think you're back
Oh,
up
it
now.
says video. Keeps going
Yeah,
on and
maybe,
off. So we'll give it a few seconds, but yeah, offline, kind of lame. All right, well, so you guys watched the live stream, right? What's the biggest thing? What did I miss? Because I didn't see any of it. I've heard a few things here and there. I heard it's, obviously the title was "Let the Events Begin." Um, Gerardo, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I'm back. I don't know what's going on. Screw YouTube. Start a hashtag. Screw YouTube. Maybe I'll switch over to Skype because they don't seem to have many problems. And maybe I'll drop Skype. Or when I say drop, I don't know what I'm talking about, man. I've been drinking.
Yeah, you can tell. From what I hear that March 1st, we're getting cheap upgrades, so I'm just waiting for that. Hoping that we get the big ones, we can just start building, you know? Fuck.
Mm. Yeah, that's a big problem going through all my cars trying to upgrade them and whatnot. It's just pain, man, pain. Trying to, I don't know. I gotta really. I know I don't have to because eventually they'll.
Just max all the stock bars, you know? Tell them to max all the stock bars.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Maybe I'll just maybe I'll find somebody, a nice stranger, somebody who seems really honest and trustworthy. I'll give them my account info and they can log in and upgrade everything for me. Tell you what, maybe right now I'll just type my email and my password right here on the screen, and the first one can take my account.
Set code, sir. They got some pretty quick on these streets.
I know. Dude, I was trying to do a giveaway once, and I had an iTunes card and a Google card, and somebody.
Yeah, they already screenshot it and took it.
Yeah, before I even scratched and gave the code, they screenshotted it and scanned the code. I was like, holy crap, man.
I remember back in the day, you could just scratch it and be like, oh my god, this thing's all scratched up. Fuck, give me a new one.
Yeah.
You were one of them. Yeah.
Oh.
No, it actually happened once, so they're selling it out. I was like, oh shit, look at this.
So okay, so let's talk the game here because I'm really curious. I know there's different events. What are live events? I've been hearing live. Is that even a good place to start? What's the best place to start? Live events or what were the other things they're having?
Well, the live events was kind of like the whole topic. So.
Oh, okay. So hey, let's start there.
It was the intro into the ability. I guess the best way to put it when they started off the stream was. Live events enables the ability to host multiple events per city at different times of the day or at the same time, but it could be anywhere across the entire globe.
So, what does that mean?
The guys that are sleeping when turf starts, they'll be able to start at a better time. Yeah, so we caught a hint of something that was coming out. Daniel mentioned, and when Turf Wars episode shows up, we'll get a little bit more info on it. He kind of made a comment at Lex about Turf Wars, and it was, well, which city are you going to go for? So was it a little bit of a sneak peek of something to come? Maybe we're going to have more than one turf at a time. I know they did say yesterday that they will be able to do showdown and turf wars at the same time while live events are enabled.
Yeah, that was one thing I did pick up on. They were talking about how, multiple events at the same time. That was the whole reason. One of the reasons they just started from scratch and rebuilt the system. So they could do that. The old system didn't it allowed for turf at one time and showdown at another. And you couldn't cross the events or overlap them at all. So I did catch that. And I kind of like that. Now, what was that comment? Which city are you going to go for? What is that? What do you think that Does that mean like I wonder if that means like you could have turf going on and you could have turf wars in Sydney
I
and
wonder if they'll have Malaysia. Have some mill dealers on the street.
so you can like go for two different cities at the same time. So you have, as a team, you have to decide what city you want to defend, maybe, or what city you want to take over. And while you're doing that, another team is taking over New York City.
That wasn't really clear. They haven't really gone over the turf wars part just yet. That's in a couple weeks.
Huh.
We don't know if you choose one city, you have to keep doing that city or what.
I don't know.
They spoke more about the live events, about you got certain tickets, certain amount of tickets.
Yeah, there's
the more
tickets. Okay.
experienced you are,
Uh-huh.
the more experienced you are, the more tickets you have.
So
it's very, very similar to Madden Mobile.
how do you get
Nobody
these?
plays that.
How do you get these tickets?
Or sometimes you earn them.
How?
Or
How?
I think over time you can kind of let that cooldown happen, just like Madden Mobile.
Okay. So if I want a ticket, I go out and I'm guessing I have to earn them by racing somewhere, or did they give you clues how to earn them? What's up, Crystal? Prophet of Doom.
Well, the earning, I know the earning the tickets goes towards the play to earn idea that they have going around. And the live ticket, or sorry, tickets, the system that they have, to explain the tickets in case anybody missed it, it's kind of like an energy system that you would see with the fuel or stuff. Say, for instance, CSR Racing 2 has a fuel system. Rivals, we actually don't have it. They have the ability to repair the car, and you have a wait time, or you can gem repair and keep going. But the more cars you have, essentially, we can race forever. So the tickets, the idea behind having the energy system, quote unquote, with the tickets in the live events is to prevent bots from ruining the game, because there's a way that they could do that. But it also enables a time factor. We actually have to play. You earn tickets so that you can participate and keep going. It gives everybody a fair chance.
Okay.
So anybody who picks up the game can earn the tickets and get into it. I think it sounds like they're trying hard to please a lot of people. So I'm excited about it. And if you do use the tickets to get into a live event, you won't take damage to the car. They're not going to charge you twice. That's what they don't mention also. Absolutely. So you can keep running around and your car won't be damaged if you spend 2 tickets on this certain event. Now, they said you do get rewards. The more tickets you pay for these events, the better rewards you're going to get. Just like Mad Mobile.
Okay. So, like a carnival, you pay one ticket, you get a small prize. The more tickets, the bigger the prize. Okay.
No, Kevin, you won't need tickets for Turf Wars. The tickets are only for the live events. So Turf Wars, Showdown, they're not actually considered live events. You'll still get the engine damage, but you play them the way you've been playing them. They don't change.
So they didn't talk about Turf Wars at all, right? Or very little?
No.
Okay,
no,
so
they didn't say anything about cities. I was curious about if your team chooses Tokyo, for example. Can you only race Tokyo, or if there's 4 different cities, can you choose 5 players for each city to kind of see how fast they go, or see how good they do?
Yeah, maybe you put all 20 players on New York and you try to claim New York, or you split it 50-50, try to hit up 2 cities, get greedy and try to split it 3 ways. I don't know. I have no clue. There's so many different things that they could have came up with. We're just gonna have to wait and see. So, but I do want to say one thing. Stephen Parker. Oh, I didn't see it, Stephen. I'm gonna have to go find that, because Stephen won a contest one night. I was live streaming. I was doing something, and I forget how, but I gave away a virtual reality. It was like I forget the brand, but it was a virtual reality set. You take your phone and it clips in there, and he won it. And I actually sent it to him. He was down in Florida, and he just said because I sent out a package at the same time to Japan, and the dude in Japan received his package before Steven in Florida, which is bizarre how that worked, especially since I'm on the East Coast. But anyways, I was in contact with Steven for a while, and I kept saying, "Hey, did you get it? You get it?" And he didn't. He didn't. He didn't. Finally, he says, "Hey, man, I got that VR set." And I was like, he said he posted a picture up on the group, but I haven't seen it, so I'm gonna have to find that. I'm gonna put that up here because I want to see what he looks like with the VR set on. That was cool. So, hey, congrats, congrats. Oh, it was when I was cooking. That's what it was. I was cooking, and I had a trivia question or something. So, anyways, he won it, and it's pretty cool that he got it. So I just wanted to bring that up. So back to Racing Rivals. So there's what type of events were there, man? I'm sorry, you guys have to keep telling me this.
Well, they had the legacy type events where it was like a 1640 B-class car, maybe. They just had mock examples, not really what actual events were going to be. Of course, it was just, oh, it could be this, it could be that. But
Yep.
they had like a 63, I think, R-class event.
Okay.
Anything else, James? Yeah, they had a couple of different areas lit up, right? So again, everything they have is mock. So whether they keep the actual names they showed on their mock setup is going to be a different story or not. One that had everybody's attention was the one that was labeled Legacy Meat because it specifically aims towards your legacy cars.
I saw one that a screenshot that showed one. It said Tuner War, I think.
Yeah, Tuner Challenge.
The Tuner Challenge, maybe that might have been it. That was nice. Surreal has a question. I know he's joking, but I just had to. He's like, "What date does the 7.0 launch?" I know he's joking.
We'll say March 20. We'll say soon. March 35th. There you go.
Ah, geez. Man.
We'll say soon. Yeah, they had Tuner Challenge, which is going to be more geared towards helping people learn how to tune, as well as a specialization for the ones that can tune. Now, 7.0 is going to bring us all on an even playing field where we're all going to have to learn to tune cars because there's a slight change in the way that they're going to get tuned this time around.
Really?
Oh. Yeah, I think everybody's got to adapt, but it's going to be like any other update. You just get used to it.
Yeah, I heard they.
We don't have boost. We don't have ghost shifting, so all your old tunes are garbage.
Well, they're not really.
Unless you were a tuner that tuned without using boost all the time, you're learning it all over again.
That's interesting. That's interesting. I know they did say there was a new mechanic that was going to be introduced, and I don't quite.
There was going to be some naked girl.
Some what?
No.
So Callahan Pride says he gets his driver's license in 6 days. Holy crap, man. Stay off the sidewalks, guys. Stay safe.
What else were they talking about? Oh, the bots. The bots are going to be like real
bots.
AI bots.
What?
Yes.
Say what?
Yeah, just had to come back to me. I used to talk some shit to Mr. McGee, and he don't ever respond. So that's all.
he never pinks me either. He always chickens out.
Yeah. Dude, I have a stock Civic SI. You're still not going to pink me? Come on, China. Check your messages.
Me?
Yeah, the bot thing's going to be nice.
All right.
Yeah. They said that they could have user error as well. Yep. Bots are actually going to know the launch of 7.0. I don't know. I don't think they've released it yet. I don't know. Keep that soon. They're going to launch soon. Soon. March 1st, the RRC goes to one. Well, your upgrades only cost one RRC. So.
Yeah.
Correct. But the timers are still active. So RG class car will take you 4 days. Yeah, that's a problem. 2 max. Yeah, I started at R3 and I worked my way to D class. I got to do that a couple more times. I think that's the best bet.
Craig says, "Speak up, Silent Bob."
Craig says, "Speak up, Silent."
Or Bird.
Jesus.
Okay, so, all right, have another drink. Have another drink, kid. Here. Oh, okay. So I see. Okay.
What's going on, Joe?
Woohoo. So, all right, I got a picture here. Let me see if I can save this on my desktop. It's a screenshot of the Carbonated's live stream. So we'll save that there. And let me add this. We can have a look and we can talk about what we see here. Let's see if I can get this up real quick. Oh, that's what she said.
I've never heard that.
Don't lie. Don't lie.
I sent you that last time too. That crop out.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I got this one here. So let's get this one blown up. Okay, there we go. So let's have a look here. Way up at the top. This is what I was interested in. Right up here at the top, it says tickets 22 of 30. So,
the more experienced the player is,
the more
higher you have the 30. You'll have 40, you'll have 50. Yeah.
Okay. So basically, what it is you're saying it's kind of like experience then. So you can.
Do y'all get that much RRC and gems? Because I'm down with that.
Well,
Yeah.
somehow I doubt that.
Every time I log in. Nice. That's loaded.
So tickets 22 of 30. Now I'm guessing there's, like you said, there's a way to raise the cap from 30 up.
Yeah, you can earn it. They have XP in the game now for 7.0.
Oh, is
so
this?
it's different than street credit. XP is actually going to help level you in certain aspects of the game. Street credit is still there, but they have XP now, so you can actually earn more than 30 tickets as you level up.
Yeah. So, hold on. On a lighter note, what's Nate doing? Looks like Nate right here is throwing up gang signs. I don't know if you guys can see it, but he looks like he's throwing up some gang signs.
He's reading his cue cards. It's like a shocker.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, the shocker.
The shocker's about the shocker.
Oh my gosh.
For a shocker himself.
Oh my gosh. So I just had to throw that out there. So I'm, what the hell? Sorry, Nate.
Over at Daniel, you keep it up, you're gonna get this.
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. So Nate's throwing up shocker.
Andrew Winston. He's 23.
What? Who is?
Andrew Winston.
Andrew Winston. It's my birthday. I'm 23 now. Sweet. Happy birthday there, Winston. Welcome to the live stream. You need to tell your friends or something to take you out, because if you're celebrating your birthday watching my live stream, I mean, I love having people here. Trust me, I do. I love having people here on my live stream, hanging out, chilling. But if you're celebrating your birthday with me, I'm sorry, man. You got issues. You got issues worse than I do.
It's 2018. He might be at like a titty bar or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, on his phone.
All right, hey. Okay. All right, you got me there, maybe.
The fat one's on stage right now, so he's more interested in what's going on with your stream.
Thanks. I'm back up to the fat one, huh? Thanks. Makes me feel real good. Thanks a lot.
Let me listen to Joe.
Hey, there's the fat one. That reminds me, Joe's on. All right, so let's have a look at this. So daily warm up. I'm guessing that's probably similar to like the daily challenge.
That's a new mechanic to it.
So right here, so they got the legacy meet, 2 hours 28 minutes. The daily warm up, the circuit showdowns going on, and it looks like London has an event that's 18 minutes and 15 seconds left. So there's definitely multiple events going on in different events or different cities around the globe. So that's very interesting.
Yeah, and each city can have multiple events going on at the same time too.
Oh, really?
Not just the ones that you'd be highlighted on, right?
Yeah. So somebody said that you can have, like, they can actually mimic, like real life live events.
Like, yeah. So Daniel made a comment, not that there is going to be a Texas track in the game at any point. It could happen, but as an example, he said, like when they do the Texas two-step down, they got the big showdown there with the racing. If they were to implement, say, a Texas track, they could actually host their own version of the Texas two-step in the game.
Huh, that'd be pretty
So
cool.
it opens up a whole idea of doing themed events, and it allows them to bring car culture into the game with the live events.
Yeah, and like Long Beach, California. What is it? They have that track. Is that it's not what race is it that goes right through Long Beach? Man, I can't think of it.
Oh, it's like a GT car race that they have there.
Yeah, so
Bunch
so
of different races. They go karts and everything go through there, but
yeah. So I mean, they can
same
have that.
idea.
Yeah, they can have that going on in Long Beach, and at the same time, put one up in RR. Chad Cryer, I'm from Corpus Christi, Texas, and that would be badass. That would be, oh, it's the Long Beach Grand Prix. Thanks, Steven. I knew it was, I thought it was the Grand Prix, but I didn't want to say because I was like, I don't want to be wrong, but I've never been wrong before in my life, so I didn't want to, break that streak. So, man, what else? What else is on this? Trying to look at some of the clues. What is, okay, so it looks like on the top, you got your team or friends. The next one must be, it's a little note, looks like maybe messages. I don't quite. So,
Where's the new turf?
new turf?
Have that on there.
What new turf?
Like, I guess they're gonna surf different events at the same time or something. I thought I heard.
They could.
Well, they could. Yeah, they haven't had the turf episode yet, so.
So there's definitely a tuner challenge.
They don't even have the mock.
Daily warm up, legacy meet, multiplayer.
I'd like to see some motorcycles.
So amateur circuit showdown. Now I did hear something about there's amateur, there's different levels up to maybe pro or whatever. Did anybody catch that? What was that?
Yeah, if you go on our, I sent you a PM last night. The screenshot. It's got the capture from the circuit showdown splash screen.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
If you want to throw that on your stream.
Yeah, give me a few seconds, guys. Someone, you guys, just bear with me. Yeah, let me break into that. So you guys just bear with me. I'm going to see if I can snag up this screenshot that James gave me. We'll put that up there.
Yeah, they've put in the different difficulties for certain events, and difficulties will scale in relation to ticket cost as well.
So which screenshot was it? Did you just send me one screenshot?
Yeah, it was sent last night. It's very similar to the one you've just been looking at now. It's just the next screen.
Gotcha. I see it right here. Okay. Okay, we'll save image on my desktop. All right, guys, we got this. We got this. Give me 2 seconds. I'll just add another image.
Did you get the picture that I sent you, Joe?
Yeah, I did. I will not.
Are you showing them pictures of the titty wearing? They were funny.
Okay, so let's see here. See if I can enlarge this.
Good jokes last night.
Oh my gosh.
I guess somebody at the bar was telling him about it.
Whiskey Wednesday, man. It's over at my buddy's house. Oh, I am funny, man. You should see me when I'm drinking and I'm not trying to be all proper on live stream and okay, so here, all right. Yeah, I do. So here we go. Circuit Showdown. This is the one James sent. This was at the next screenshot, you say? So this is Circuit Showdown. It says heads up race. It's a 1650 S-Class car. So I'm guessing take your best 1650 tuned S-Class car, jump into a lobby and race. Looks like it's one ticket. If I'm reading this right, one ticket. Also, there's different events here. So I see 1640 beat the time B class. So if you have a B class 1645, you beat the time. So judging by this is like, okay, so this is probably why we need to tune as many different cars, because I don't have a 1645 tuned B class car, but you're going to need one at some point if you want to do these. And then we have a,
Is it?
yeah.
Isn't this where he said it was a ladder? The ladder challenges. Like you start at the bottom, and you keep going. Is that right, James? Yeah, so on this screenshot that we're looking at, the Circuit Showdown, they say usually will consist of 3 stages to them. So stage 1 is to beat the time, where you got to use a B-class car that's rated 1645, and you'll be racing yourself, like on the test track. Okay. And they'll put a time that you have to beat in that car. Now, right above that first stage, it does say very easy. Now that is in relation to the second stage, which is the S-Class 1650 heads-up race.
Okay.
But each stage will tell you where it says very easy, whether it's very easy, difficult, hard, and they all go. They kind of give you an idea what's going to happen. The overall Circuit Showdown, for instance, though, on this one is considered amateur. So each stage costs 1 ticket. In order to get to the stage that is highlighted, the heads-up race, you had to actually beat the time stage. When you beat the heads-up stage, you move on to the one that they call stage. Yeah, and then they call the next one ladder, which is another example. And again, using a S-Class 1650 car, that is where the more interesting bots are actually going to come into play. So they gave an example for a ladder series race type stage that it'll be 5 races inside that one stage. It costs 1 ticket to do, and you have to beat all 5 opponents in order to beat that stage. And they say that this is a way to tune yourself. Yeah. To start tuning yourself or learn how to tune. Oh yeah, that makes sense. So these are for the new cars. These are for the 7.0 cars as well. Learn or keep trying.
So these events here, let's be clear, these events are for the 7.0 cars, right?
Correct.
Okay. For some reason, I was thinking they might have been for legacy cars, but you still need to tune your legacy cars, I'm guessing.
Yeah, well, they legacy events.
Okay. So.
But this is for the 7.0 cars that we don't have any tunes, of course, because they haven't came out yet.
Right. So let me read off a comment, guys, and let me know what you think of this comment. I'm just kind of curious. So in the live chat, Josh mentioned right here, it says, too much going on in that screen. People will get overloaded, then angry, then give up. Do you guys agree with that? Do you think there's too much going on that screen?
No, I think once you get used to it, because just like Madden Mobile, once you get used to it, you know exactly which live event you want to go to. You know, it's overwhelming at first. So,
well,
I mean, just looking at it, it's
right.
Looking at something, you have no idea what it is. You just got to take your time when it comes out and fuck with it. You'll figure it out.
Right. And although I have to say, like, obviously this is foreign to me. Like, I'm looking at the screens. I'm going to switch back and forth. It's foreign to me, really, because I've never, honestly, this is the first time I've really seen these other than I looked at them last night. But, I mean, this is merely my first really look at them. And, yeah, it's foreign to me. I don't understand them, but I bet you, I mean, it seems like it's much more clear and precise than the current system. Because I'll tell you, the current system, you go to your garage, then you hit race, and it brings you to whatever, LA, for instance. In LA, all the icons are everywhere. You know, driver challenge is up there, turf wars is over there. You know, whatever showdowns over there. There's this, there's that, and it's so confusing because when you swipe left or right and you go to a different city, they all move around. They're never in the same place, and it doesn't make any sense to me. I just don't really understand. It's not really, you know, it's not organized. And I see this. I see this.
And it's down to your garage, you go into that screen, and then you just, you know, go wherever you want.
Now, here on 7.0, I look at it and I go to this. This is going to be like the main focus of the game right here. Is it looks like the globe. And I know from watching one of the other live streams that it's interactive. You can there's a little compass up at the top left-hand corner. You can use that to orientate, and I guess you can just swipe and scroll. And like if you look here, let me see if I can show you. Let's see if we can. I don't want to zoom in too much, but like right up. Oh, screw it. I'm not even messing with it. So. Just to get the picture on there was enough. So, anyways, if you look at the top, though, it looks like it says Tokyo. So, obviously, Tokyo's on the around the back side of the globe right now. If you wanted to see that, I bet you could just tap that little marker and it spins the globe, brings you to Tokyo. I don't know. I'm guessing you could also just
manually swipe to it too.
that's what I was wondering if you could manually swipe to it, and then that's why the compass is there, because if you swipe and it gets all, the Earth's rotation gets all out of kilter, you can hit that compass, realign yourself to north, and back to playing games.
Oh yeah. Well, you can swipe, spin, flip around. I mean, you can go real quick, spin the map around real fast. I know when they first turned on the new UI as a test build,
Mm-hmm.
when Daniel was messing around with it, he actually made one of the employees sick to his stomach.
Oh, did he?
Oh yeah, he got super dizzy watching the screen spin on the TV.
Oh gosh. Oh man. So, but yeah, no,
I can understand why people are thinking it's overwhelming. So I mean, when you go back to that Circus Showdown screen, it's not that overwhelming. What you see on that screen above the three stages on the bottom is actually explaining that S-Class heads-up race event.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So they've introduced a new system. You can see it 3 times there where it says first minute. So
Okay.
when you do this race on that stage, the first time you play it and you win, you'll get, as an example, in a mock up, you'll get 1 circuit challenge crate.
Mm-hmm.
Anywhere between 500 and 1,000 cash, and you're going to get between 15 and 30 experience.
Okay. So
now, if you notice on the bottom left, it says repeatable.
Yep, the bottom, I see that.
And in the top left, there's a timer. So you have 13 hours, and you could constantly run this thing over and over and over again.
Okay. So.
And you will get prizes for doing each stage. The final prize, however, you can't repeat. There is a final prize at the end of the Circus Showdown.
Okay. So.
Now, it could be a car, or it could be RC.
Could be paint. It could be anything, right?
It could be, yeah, they said it doesn't really, it's not specified. You'll always get a car at the very end.
Okay, so let me recap this because I didn't see the live stream, and let me see. So I'm here at the main map, guys. I see the daily warm up. I see the legacy meet, multiplayer, circuit showdown, tuner challenge. We're over LA right now. We're looking, so I could go to different cities if I wanted. So this is the city I chose because I see circuit showdown, and I go, hey, I want circuit showdown. That looks interesting to me. What is it? So right here, it looks like I click on Circuit Showdown. It says amateur, so I know I could probably at least maybe compete a little bit without getting my butt kicked. And it's got a 10-hour, 59-minute timer, so I know it's going on for another almost 11 hours. Okay, so that's what I want. I click on that, and that will bring me to this. This is the next screen. This will pop up, I'm assuming. It's the Circuit Showdown breakdown.
Right.
And it says heads up. So the first stage, the first one here in the very bottom, it shows the, I guess, what is it, the ladder. The first one is very easy. Well, maybe that's the S-Class. So the first one it shows is the B-Class, 1645, beat the time. So put your thinking cap on, grab your B-Class, 1645 tuned car, and beat the time. It's probably going to be 10 seconds, 12 seconds, who knows? Seems as it's going to be very easy. You're just going to race until you beat that time, boom, and you get whatever prizes. We've done that. Okay, so the next one looks like it's going to be the S-Class 1650 heads-up race. Now, I'm guessing you're going head-to-head with, is it a bot? Is it another player? I don't know. Maybe it's another player. Maybe they put you in a blind queue, and you go head-to-head with another live player, and basically, it is 1 circuit challenge crate. Is that your prize?
So the first time you were to do that stage, because that whole circuit showdown's repeatable. The first time you did it and won, those 3 that you see on the screen, you would get.
Okay, so I would get. It says. Okay, so I beat it. 1 circuit challenge crate. But what? I don't like but. Why do it?
If you close the app, you get a phone call. You close the app, you shut down your phone, you have to restart. You can't go back to that second event. You have to restart it.
Get out, really?
Yep. If you close the app, If somebody calls you, as long as you don't close the app.
So, okay, out of curiosity, what's the reasoning behind that? Do we know?
I guess the game doesn't know where you left off. They
Hmm.
didn't really say.
Okay.
They said don't close the app or shut down your phone.
Okay. Well, I'm sure we'll figure that out. There's probably something there, a reason behind that. So you beat the S-Class 1650 heads-up race, whether it's up against a bot, whether it's up against another live player. I don't know. We'll find that out. But
Place yourself.
yeah, Craig's knows what that's all about. You get
I'm
one.
not ready for it.
You get one circuit challenge crate. It says 500 plus 1,000 RRC. Is that correct? It's a little blurry, but I think that's what it says. I think that's RRC.
Yeah, it's hard to read.
Yeah, it's a little. I think it's a new. I think it's a new icon. I think it's like a coin with a dollar sign in it. But anyways, and then the third prize, you get 15 to 30 XP. And under it says grab an S-Class car and tune it to 1650. Beat your opponent to claim the prize. So I guess that's pretty clear. At least it is to me. Grab your car, 1650. Yeah, so let's see if we can get this. So then get this back to a reasonable size
I'd like
here.
to see some cars actually, them running some cars in the new update. That'd be cool.
Yep.
I think we're going to. Further down the road. Yeah.
So.
They are taking applications for beta testers.
All
Just
right.
throwing that out there.
Oh.
Yeah, I sent mine in. Waiting for the
Nice.
response.
All right. So where do you go for that? Because I'm sure some of our viewers might be interested in trying to get their hands on being a beta tester. Do you know where we go?
Info at carbonated.com.
Oh, wonderful. All right. Gerardo's here. Still, he was here earlier, said I dropped the ball, but I can't disagree with
balls.
So right there, I must be a beta tester, says Edward Lopez. All right, so then the next.
I'll put in the email in the chat.
Okay, there you go. There you go. So then the next event looks like it's locked. Bet you obviously can't unlock it until you complete the event beforehand, but it looks like another S-Class 1650 event, and it looks like it says ladder. I don't know what kind of event that would be. Must be like a multi-race, like, race 16, I don't know. What's a ladder, like 1635, then a 1640, 1645? I don't know.
No.
No?
Does that ladder mean you gotta beat the 1650 S-Class challenge before? It's like it's locked or no? To get the ladder, yeah, you have to beat the S-Class. The challenge, the second stage of the showdown would have to be one before you can move to the third one. The ladder stage, we were told, is multiple AI opponents in one race. Could be 3 races, could be 5 races that you have to complete to beat the stage. You got to beat all 5 challenges. And they're different level AI controlled bots, going back to what I think Frank said it earlier with the bot stuff. They've done some changes to the bots, so there's going to be, like, they have amateur bots, they have intermediate bots, they have pro bots. I think that's kind of awesome if that's how it's going to be. And the bots will scale. The campaign bots, they said, scale to your car. Okay. So as you tune your car and move through the campaign, the bots actually get faster. But they're stupid bots.
So what do? They take your car and what do they calculate the fastest time that car can go, and then say for like an easy bot, they figure it'll hit 50% of the speed that your max car could go.
Yeah, it'll do like a certain percentage.
Yeah, maybe it'll, like if that car can do 12 or whatever the percentage is, maybe that car can do we'll say 7 seconds flat. If it's easy, that bot might only hit 7.5 to 8 seconds or something. Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, and they've done a lot of work to the AI. saying that, bots now will have a chance to foul. Bots will have a chance to spin. They're not always going to launch.
Really? That's interesting.
They can have a perfect RT. They can have a shit RT. They're going to be on par with us. And not included with 7.0 right away. But they did mention that at a very soon time after, they're going to introduce the Probots and possibly allow them to paint you. So going back to the Dominic Toretto Fest and the Furious Bot that destroyed people and took your car from you.
Yep.
Coming back again.
Wow. That'll be interesting. I like that. The only thing I really, and I think a lot of people had the same thoughts when it came to the Fast and Furious bots, is every time there was one out, you get a notification. It would just drive me nuts. I turned my notifications off because I don't want to be bothered. But yet that bot, anytime it was in that lobby, it would come up with it. Doesn't matter. It didn't matter at the time if you were in the middle of a race. The lights were coming on. That notification would just come right up in front of those lights, and you'd lose the race because of it. So I think that was the biggest problem I remember with those bots.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to go down that road again.
I hope not. But I do like the. Yeah.
Shout out to Sticky Ricky and Surreal real quick, please.
All right. Shout out to Sticky Ricky. Please, Joe. Sticky Ricky, my man. And Surreal. What's he saying? Keeping it surreal like every day. Yeah. So, what is today? Today is Thursday. One more day of work, guys. I'm going to do a live stream. I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow. I'm going to open up a one-up box, subscription box, because this thing's sitting here and I can't wait to open it up. Made a little.
I want to know what the hell happened to February. It's like gone.
It is. It's gone just like that. We're going to give a shout out to Joe Scandinario too. Because he's your biggest fan. Just because he is. He said that earlier. Joe's biggest fan. Plus, he knows he's good friends with Sticky Ricky. He's got to be a good guy. So we're going to give him a shout out. And he just says, look at that. He says, just as I give him a shout out, he says he doesn't care about his fans. Doesn't care about his fans.
He said he's your stan. He's doing a song about you. Like Eminem, that song Stan.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? So tomorrow I'm going to do a live stream. I'm going to open up a one-up box. I'm just going to relax a little bit. Maybe a little bit later on in the evening if I can find some crazy individuals to live stream. We'll live stream again tomorrow night. If not, we'll live stream on Saturday night. I'm going to do some racing. I got to do some I'm going to actually get some cars on my account. I'm going to transfer them over, and I'm just going to start putting paints on them. Maybe we'll do a pimp my ride out because I got more paints than I know what to do with. I have no clue what I'm going to do. What's that?
What's your favorite paint? Anything purple or pink, I'm sure.
I love the purple and pink.
I like that roadkill red. That was pretty nice.
Yes. The roadkill red is really nice, but there's still a lot. The one James had there, the chicken shit yellow, that's pretty cool looking. It is. And then the one casserole surprise.
I'm a big fan of Cyber Set.
Oh my gosh. So there's that. But no, maybe I'll do a little pimp my ride out. I'll give, anybody's in the lobbies can meet me up somehow. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe I'll add somebody and I'll pimp their car out, throw some wheels, throw some paints on it. Because I got to use all this paint, all these wheels up before 7.0 drops. So, join me Saturday night. Well, I'd like to. I'd like to at least put them on cars and see what I can do. So, but I got so many different. I love the metallic paints. There's the blue metallic. Robin's Egg Blue is probably one of the coolest ones. And then there's the satin blue. I like that one as well. I don't really have any cool wheels. I got a few cool wheels. I don't know. I have to find somebody who's got freaking really cool wheels. Anybody know anybody who's got some really nice wheels in their inventory? Tons of them. Anybody?
Caesar Banda's always got crazy inventory. You know who that guy is? Red Nation.
I was just wondering. There's got to be somebody. That's what I was saying. And there's got to be somebody here who knows somebody who's got a lot of wheels. James, you know anybody?
I heard somebody had over 1,000 rims on their account, but I don't know who it is. They didn't drop his name. Actually, let me go back to that real quick. They had on last night's episode. They made a comment that there was a player in the game who couldn't load the game because they had too many cars. But they wouldn't say how many cars they had. I mean, I've got 6,200 in my account. I can still load it fine. So I'm wondering how many cars this other person had.
Well, I wonder if it has to do with their device too.
It might. I don't know. I mean, like I said, it takes 4 minutes and 37 seconds for me to load my account right now.
Jeez. What device is that?
Jesus. That's on my computer.
That's on your PC. Jeez. So.
To use the iPad, it takes a lot longer. I use my iPhone. It works pretty good. It takes about 40 seconds to load up, maybe.
Tech Assassin, I'm legit down to my last mill. I've been tuning. What do you say? He's been tuning something. I lost the. He must be tuning his garage, getting ready for 7.0. I haven't even started. I got to start. I got to go through all my cars, man. Every single one of them, and I know which ones I want to max out. I know which ones. Well, they're already mostly maxed out, so I'm going to max out the ones I've won. Max them out. Make sure they have the correct tune. Because there's nothing worse than winning a car and not being able to use it because somebody has 2 or 3 parts wrong. If only somebody had videos to tell them what tunes to use. Huh. I don't know.
You know what really killed my inventory was those holiday crates.
Yeah?
They had, paint and rims were the same through almost all of the holiday crates. They probably did that on purpose, though, because they knew this was coming. You know, they probably wanted everybody to get as much stuff out as possible. So where my pain lies is I have 270 sun orange paints. I have 267 matte lavender paints.
Holy crap.
And I actually have 207 Civic SIs. It's weird.
Yeah. So Jesse Callahan 01, he just made a comment. He said, "Hey Pigpen, can I have 1 mil to tune my cars because I only have 40,000 RRC?" And the response, the only appropriate response is right here. Sticky Ricky says, "Jess, wait until March 1st. That's 4,000 parts you can install. 40,000 parts you can install because they're going to drop down to $1 per part." So that's better for you. That's better because if I give you 1 million, you tune now, you're not going to get 40,000 parts. But if you wait till March 1st, you'll be able to tune 40,000 parts. So that's a good deal for you. Even better than me giving you 1 mil.
He said he has 5 cars.
5.
I think he's full of it.
Huh.
He's just messing with me.
Man.
Hey, say hi to Albert.
Albert Santiago? Albert Santiago, I'm wondering if he's either in or from or has relatives from Puerto Rico. I wonder. But hey, thanks for joining, Albert Santiago. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Here with Mr. James the Last Set Caricato.
I want a cool nickname like that.
I'll give you a cool name. Hold on. Next, we have everybody's favorite Stage 3 motor leader. You are the leader still there, right, Frank?
Yeah. I'm the leader, but, you know, it's just the guys, really. They're just a bunch of fucking beasts.
Yeah, I just wanted to...
I'm just trying to keep up with them. Those guys are just monsters, man.
Yeah, they are. Frank the Tank, guys, Stage 3 Motors. For those of you who don't know, Stage 3 Motors has been around since basically the dawn of time. Still around. Still one of the oldest active teams in the game. So there's that. And next we have, I'm going to come up with a nickname for Craig. Well, Craig Wood, I hate to say it, but if he died, we'd all be mourning Wood. So there. So, anyways, guys, Craig Wood here. Good.
Who wants to challenge me? I don't even know who this is.
Who wants?
Simu77.
Who wants to challenge you?
I don't know, some Simu77. Hey, Joey, you want to do a giveaway on your stream? I got a car we can give away.
You got a car we can give away. Let me see.
I'll put one up too. We'll both put one up.
I'm gonna put up the first place CIA Top Fool Dragster from April 1st Turf Wars in Battle for Long Beach, LA.
Well, let me see if I can get my iPad to sync with my PC. Skype really throws it for a loop, so.
And it has changeable rims on it too.
So guys, in live chat, I just made a change. Let me know. I want to make sure they can still hear you guys chatting. I can hear you. It sounds like it here, so I think it's working. Who's there? Anybody there? Ooh, I'm blushing. My cheeks are red. Oh, not these cheeks, but you know. Oh. Yeah. Nope. Only you. They can't hear you. See, Skype sucks. All right. Well, I can't show them my. Turn off. All right. So you guys are back now. I think they're going to be able to hear you now. So that's one thing. That's one reason I hate Skype is I can't. So I can't show my garage. I can't play Racing Rivals right now because Skype sucks. So to do a live, let's see. I gotta figure out a way to do. How can I get audio on here?
What's up with kids nowadays who hashtag everything? I don't get it.
I don't know.
Maybe I'm just older.
I think it's like a new language.
It's like hashtag Skype sucks.
Yeah.
Can't you just say Skype sucks without the hashtag? I mean, is that too
Yeah.
hard? Like, I'm not going to be clicking that and seeing everybody who thinks Skype sucks, right?
Yeah.
Hashtag bring back chicken point. Never gonna happen.
So,
Can't get over.
Man, every live stream pranks in there. Hey, what about chicken points?
I'll tell you what, guys. I'm gonna have to figure out a different way to live stream. Maybe we can come back tomorrow and we'll do some giveaways. That way, I can have you guys. People can hear. We'll figure out the audio. What's that, James? What's that? The other program there. Discord. We'll see if we can figure out Discord. If I can get Discord to work, we can have audio and we can have me racing at the same time. Oh my gosh, I would love it. So we'll see if we can do that giveaway tomorrow. I'll have you guys come back. That way we can hear your audio, we can see the cars, and do a giveaway. I'm sorry, I hate to pull the rug out from everybody. Talk about doing a giveaway tonight, but you won't be able to see. You won't be able to see it here. So we'll have to do that tomorrow, maybe the next night, whenever we can get people together. I got some cars to give away as well, and that way. Maybe you could join me in a lobby, and James will be there in the lobby, and you can race him, and he can give it directly to you. Or Frank, you guys could win one right from Frank. Craig,
what's a preview of the car?
Yeah, Craig's broke. He doesn't have any cars, but he can hang out with us.
I need cars.
You could.
Oh, sweet.
They can check out Frank the Tank 1785 and.
Hold on, James. Don't move that. See if people can see that. Guys, can you tell what that is? Can you tell what that is? That, my friends, is a Top Pool dragster with first place wheels on it, which is interesting. Very
changeable
interesting.
rims, and it has a buyback.
Oh my goodness.
Does it stop?
Yes, sir.
What's the buyback on that? Let me see if I can guess. Is it outrageous?
No, it's not bad at all.
8,000.
Wow.
I'm gonna guess 8,000. 1,200.
In fact, is that one's stock? Yeah. I gave away the other day. I have a normal Top Full Dragster.
Oh, you know the answer to this one.
The one that the devs gave out.
Uh-huh.
I have one of those at the buyback as well, and I gave that away on Brian's stream actually.
Yeah.
And it has an 89 gem buyback on it, so this one won't be too far off.
Wow.
Very low.
Wow. It's pretty sweet. So not too many of the.
I remember when that Raptor Nissan with the first place keychain had a low buyback. That was cool.
Oh yeah, yeah. I still have. I have one. Couple of those actually. One of them that I loaded up with wheels.
Because I didn't want to build.
Yeah. So there's that.
Yeah, I still have the original Subi Sport with the buyback stock. Yeah, me too.
Yep.
Yeah, I started building some of them too, man. I was like, oh, fuck it.
Yeah.
There's like 1,400 gems for the buyback.
12, 1,400 somewhere in there. Yeah.
485. I've got the cheap one still.
Ah, see, mine is a little bit more.
No, I noticed that some of the cars I just must have been tuning and left them, or I won them and they were messed up. So I just like threw a couple heavy parts on them and shooting for those low lobbies, you know?
Yep.
I think that's the best track for that.
I got a car with a. I can't remember what the buyback is, but it's a completely stock. What is it? It's a Toyota Supra with the all naked carbon fiber parts. Man, that thing is badass. I love that one. I kept one completely stock, so it has a relatively low buyback.
I got a few cars. I was looking, actually, I told you when you were setting up your stream, that's what I was doing, listening to music, looking at my buyback cars.
Yep.
I've got cars, like great cars from buybacks
Uh-huh.
on my account. I've got the Onyx, that's a buyback. I've
Yep.
got the WRC 2001 Subi, the WRC 2006 Subi with the low buybacks.
Mm-hmm.
Paintable 93 Subi with the buyback that's low. Challenger GT2s. And you gotta. You have to, too. Challenger GT2s. I got newer cars that have buybacks on them. They shouldn't. Hold on. I'll give you an example.
Listening to all these cars, man. Now
Gallardo LP 564. I have that with a buyback. I've got a Zonda with a buyback. I've got a Nismo GT3 with the buyback. A Bentley Continental GT3 with the buyback. The Alpine A11050 with the buyback. Falcon Super V8, whatever, with a buyback. I've got the M2 Race Edition BMW with a buyback. XP Dragster paintable with a buyback. I got so many cars with buybacks. It's not even funny, man.
I got so many, and now the more you talk, the more I keep thinking, damn, I have so many cars out there that I'm gonna have to tune and get on different. I gotta go through all these accounts, man. You were talking about the Subi, was it 2001 or 2006? Which one was it? But one of them you have a buyback. I was like, man, I got some of those. I forgot they're force painted that look just badass. I gotta find them.
Just asked, do I have the 92 R32 with the buyback? Yes, I do. Bone stock.
That's that one, right? The middle one.
No, this one's paintable.
Okay.
It's white. No, nothing hang off the back. It's not APK or anything.
Do you have a CTSV RE buyback?
No, I know. I see Ricky asking.
And all caps too, like.
And I got the Huayra card.
Pariah.
Yeah.
You know, it just so happens I loaded my account with gems, so just throwing that out there. I'm asking for a friend.
Just
Camaro Rivals Edition, Huracan, the Corvette Devil. You know what would be cool if they did in the update? If you put up a pink flag or something, if they still have that, if somebody challenges you, you have to pink them. I think that's pretty necessary because some people just have the pink flags stuff.
They talked about that in the stream. They're going to implement something into it, but they're not sure when. They said it might cost money to do that or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they talked about that though.
Well, I hate when people have their pigs flag up and they use it just as a bait to get people to race. Because if I see somebody has a pink,
People won't even race. They won't even race. They'll just let it time out. It's like,
right.
They can choose.
Well, I do understand that to a degree because if I have a car and I want pinks, if it's an event, but there's people that'll just use it. No, it doesn't matter who they race. They have pinks up and all they do is just sit there and either, like you said, just let it run down, or they'll just race free race. I'm like, free race? Yeah. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Well, they race for a slower car.
Yeah. Yep. So.
Like a curve car.
I'm not even worried about the pink flag anymore. I want to go back to like players council too, Joe.
Oh yeah.
Where is the pinks only lobby?
I think I always said they should have a pinks only event. Imagine like an event where it's pinks only. Everybody starts off with the exact car, the exact tune. You pay to get in, and it's pinks only. And if it starts with 50 people or whatever, it's just like a tournament, 50-man
Yeah,
tournament.
that's what I'm thinking. It sounds like the tournament, but with more people.
Yeah,
Instead
and
of
every race is a pinks only until there's one person left that wins. I think that would be
Yeah.
so fun.
That's what we do for the tournaments. We
Yeah.
can't do the tournaments anymore. Hopefully we can.
Yeah, sometimes you see a pretty good tournament on Facebook.
Yeah. Craig's lucky. He always does those tournaments, and he's always done, and he gets to watch after the first round.
Yeah.
These are awesome. I love
I get first row seat. It's really good.
After that
If
first
you guys
round.
want to do tournaments, I have an account on challenge.com. 32-man tournaments, I can host them up for you anytime you want to do. 64-man if you want to go with a large tournament, Joe.
Oh
You
yeah,
always got a lot of people on your stream.
yeah.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
And I'd love to.
7.0 update comes out.
I'd love to be able to live stream it. That would be so fun.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Oh man.
So I haven't had 100% confirmation yet, but the last turf war, where the teams get the right to fight to keep their name,
Mm-hmm.
is going to, let's just say right now, it's definitely swayed more over towards 100% from zero. That it looks like it's going to be a free-for-all turf war, all three events.
Oh.
3 events.
Now, somebody brought this up. Somebody brought this up, and okay, I understand. Like, I understand what they're doing. They want to. There's a lot of turf teams out there, names that are locked up. That somebody started on an account and it's just sitting there idle, hasn't been used in months, years, whatever. I understand unlocking those, but the fact that these current teams, somebody did mention that, like it's almost like a slap to the face to current teams saying, well, somebody can steal my team name. And I mean,
I don't see it as a slap in the face. I mean, I understand why they're doing it, and
but
I'm not worried about it.
no, I don't. But there are some people out there who, like, okay, say you have a team on one account, now you have to race on like 2 or 3 accounts. Like, say you have it, like me, I want to race with on one account, and I want to keep my other team name. So now I got to race on that one, find people to race with it just to keep the name. I mean, I guess that they should have been like, if a team hasn't been used, it just goes up back into the bank. No fighting.
Like if they haven't served in so many months.
Yeah, that I understand. But teams that are active to this date, like, so you mean to tell me somebody can come in and go and race and beat Drama Kings and take their team name? I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about that.
They have to beat DK though, and I think it's the top 10 teams in the last turf war. I think they were saying they haven't made the exact rules of how many teams it's going to be yet.
Yeah.
But it's definitely going to be a range of teams in the top of the order that are going to actually get to choose if they want to keep their team name.
Nexus Killer's coming back.
I don't know, man. I'm just not sure. Like, I understand, like, maybe, I just don't understand the way it is. Like, if a team hasn't been used in months, years, okay, just go ahead and throw them back into the pool. Why make everybody battle for it? Because these are teams out there that are all active. There's tons of teams that are active, and now their names are back into the pool to be taken by somebody. I don't know.
Yeah. But you can always use the zeros with the O's and the other way around.
Yeah.
But I know what you mean. I didn't like that either.
Guys, I mean, with the guys, so without telling the guys, they'll just, that team's not going to be able to hang in the top spots like they were. So it's just having a name going to do for it,
Yeah.
I know the only downside to it is 7.0 won't roll out at the exact same time for everybody.
Oh.
That's the problem with the App Store. So wherever it drops first, they're going to get first pick on whatever team name they want, and they could screw a lot of people over.
Sure.
And that's the bad part to it. So I know it's going to be a forced update when it does drop. Everybody has to do it.
Let me get this straight. So say they pick 10. There's 10 teams. Those teams are locked. Those 10 teams win, and everybody else's name can be stolen out from under them? Is that how it works?
If they picked only
Right.
Essentially, yes.
So we'll say they pick 100, say the top 100 teams, but everybody else, that I understand, top 100, but top 10, only to say 10 names and then the rest all get back thrown into the pool. You can be, I just don't get that. 100, that means you're active. Top 100 or even top 75, I get that. And then the rest could be up for grabs, but to pick a small number, and I don't know exactly what they're going to do, but to pick a small number, I just don't agree with that. I think that's just, there's a lot of teams out there that are active that aren't obviously going to get top 10 or a low, high ranking. And
yeah, it's just a random number.
yeah, I mean, maybe they are going to pick a lot larger number. I mean, a small number doesn't make sense. Maybe they're just messing with us.
You know what? I see it being hard to get 20 guys to say, okay, hey, let's go fuck this team. Wow, that team is actually running and going for it. You know what I mean? I don't see that happening.
I don't know, man. We don't have the rules yet, so it's hard to really say. I mean, without just jumping to conclusions. But say they pick 10 teams, and I don't know, man. Like if you don't hit top 10, and you could pretty much. I mean, how do they choose? Does everybody can now? Is it free for all for anybody in the game, or is it just people that beat you? Is it just teams that? I don't know, or is it just the leader? Maybe just the leader can take your name, or is it anybody can take your name? I just don't. I have so many questions about this. I don't quite.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of questions.
I just don't quite understand it.
All right, I think we'll be fine. Have to stay tuned for the Turf Wars episode, I guess. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
Which was delayed for anybody that missed it. It was pushed back.
So what's
1 week, maybe 2.
so what's next week's topic? Do you know?
Mad scientist.
Oh, they're skipping ahead to Mad Scientist. Oh, man. I wonder if Mad Scientist has to do with, like a special, like an event, like you said, a 1650 rated. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know, man.
Probably not Brent. He's a freaking tuning machine. Oh, yeah. You guys are going to get a sneak peek into the inside of Daniel's head next week. Yeah. There's going to be some sci-fi shit or something.
Some what?
The Matrix or something.
Oh, the Matrix. A lot of number crunching in there.
Oh, so yeah, no. So with the team thing too, just want to point out in case anybody did miss it. I know we've only got 29, 30 people watching right now. If you did miss the stream last night, Carbonated is going to do everything in their power to make sure that the RIP LA Beauty team name. Remember the guy that passed away?
Mm-hmm.
They made that team out of respect for him. They ran turf once.
Once got first place.
Yeah, they did confirm that Daniel confirmed that they're going to do everything in their power to keep that team not being taken.
Okay. I don't think there's only two people that would take that, and I think it's either somebody who's a really good friend or somebody who really wants it just that makes sure no one else has it, or
somebody that's an asshole.
That's the other option, exactly. And I don't know.
So they said they're going to do everything. Couple names that come to mind. They said they're going to do everything in their power to make sure that it doesn't get brought back in.
Oh my gosh. Hold on, guys. Can you believe Omar says he has Mario Kart 64 on his tablet?
That's awesome.
Come on.
You guys were talking about Sega Genesis the other night. I still got Road Rash.
Oh, yeah.
I got to play it. It's horrible, but I still got Road Rash. I still got some baseball games. All for my Sega Genesis.
Duck Hunt.
What? Duck Hunt?
Duck Hunt.
On Nintendo, yep. With the
Yeah.
I got that because it was a small little Nintendo thing that came out around a couple Christmases ago.
The Switch or...
No, the classic NES, the mini one. Yeah.
What's it called? The Switch?
Oh my
I don't
gosh.
remember its name. I remember everybody was going crazy over it, and I got a couple of them.
I need to get an emulator and get I want to get one of those USB. I want to do like you can cut the old Nintendo controller cord, wire it up for USB so it works on your PC, and then I could live stream old school NES games. Oh man.
My stepson did that actually.
I
I think
could-
he uses an Xbox 360 controller too.
That's what I could do. I could sit here on a Saturday night and live stream all night long, drinking beers, playing playing some NES games. I'll pull up some of the old school like Castlevania, the original Metroid.
Mega Man.
Oh my gosh, Mega Man. Yeah. Holy crap, man.
Hold on, let me find this for you. I'll give you some nostalgia, brother.
Uh-oh. He's gonna find something. What's it? What is it? What's he got? What's he got?
Can I share the screen? Oh, I sure can.
I'm curious to see what he's got going on here. What is this? Oh, that's is that either Mask of Majora? Let's see, what is this?
Ocarina of Time?
Okay, that's I was like, see, it's either yep, Ocarina of Time. Oh yeah. I was like, it's either Mask of Majora or Ocarina of Time. Oh my gosh, man, I haven't played this one since it came out. Oh my gosh, look at that. You guys, can you see this? Look at that.
I don't have my controller plugged in, so I can't actually play it.
Okay. Well, there it is, guys. If you haven't seen that, wow. I haven't seen that in forever. Oh.
What about Oregon Trail from high school?
Oregon. You died of dysentery.
You just make it over the river.
Uh-huh. Oh
I
my
got
God.
tons of other emulators on here too.
Is this that's on your tablet? What's that on?
That's on my computer.
That was your PC. Okay. Yeah. I used to have some. I gotta get some new ones because yeah.
Awesome.
Yep, Josh knows what's up. Mother of all shooter games. Dude, that game, I spent thousands of hours playing GoldenEye. Freaking, oh my God, with my good friends, we'd get home from work and we would just party. And then we
I used to
would,
do speedruns.
yeah. I wasn't so good at the speed runs. It was more the multiplayer, man. We would go into, like, there's the map was the complex. And we would, dude, we would seriously, we would pick. You would have the only weapon you had, not the only weapon, but one of the. I think you could choose, and one of them was proximity mines. So if you don't remember proximity mines, you take them and you could throw them anywhere, and they would stick on a wall, stick on a ceiling, and they wouldn't do anything unless you either A, shot them, or B, you ran close to them, they'd explode and you would die. So we would have it on it would be like one shot, one kill, or whatever the category was with proximity mines. And what I did, I found a way, I would run in the complex. I memorized every single spawn point and I'd throw a proximity mine there. And then I'd be the first one. If you were the first one to get a kill, they'd press start to spawn, they blow up, you get 2 kills. They'd hit start to spawn, they'd spawn with it would rotate through them all, and you would just get like 8 or 9 kills in a row. It was so funny. You'd piss people off so bad. Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask was the hardest game I've ever played. I don't know if it was the hardest one I've ever played. It was definitely one of the best, that's for sure. Man, I love the Majora's Mask, man. I love it. It's like the 3 days, and you could just go into time, back and forth, pause, slow time down. That was freaking awesome.
I used to play Halo a lot. That was a good game too.
Yeah, Halo was.
After Halo 3, though, it took a shit.
See, I don't know which one I played. I played a couple. I liked it because like the maps were like there was a lot of interactive crap. You could like blow up bridges and like there was this one. It was like a big castle or something, or maybe there was a bridge or a dam or something. And I know there was some weird mechanism you could like tip things over. It was crazy. I love that. There was just like really, there was a lot of interaction.
What was that for?
One of the Halos.
I used to play it. I used to play the first Halo.
I can't remember which one it was.
That used to be pretty fun.
Hey, thanks, Jesse. Callahan01. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you next time. All right. YouTube explored of games. Maryland Menace here. All right. We still got our floating around 30 people. That's pretty cool for a Thursday night. Not too shabby. I got to start.
Metal Gear Solid.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a lot of people. Everybody's turfing.
Yeah. That's the problem with live streaming at this time is I was hoping Wednesday's nice because no one's turfing, but yeah, tonight everybody's turfing. So, well, not everybody, but those who aren't are here. Everybody else is turfing. So, but holy shnikes, man! It's almost 11. Damn.
Yeah.
That's right.
But it's definitely better than one.
Yeah. Dude,
Last year sucked.
Dude, I didn't get to bed. I don't even know what time. I got to sleep at like 1:30, somewhere in that ballpark. I don't know. And then I had to wake up. I got up at 5 for work. And I was like dead. I was like, oh, come on, man. Killing me here.
I gotta get up at 4:50.
Yeah, that's when I get up. I get up at 4.
Yeah.
You guys had a 4-hour live stream. I'm like, holy cow.
Yeah, and we just kept going. It was just like, dude, we could if it was a Friday night and I didn't have to work the next day, man, I would have been just we could have been talking all night long. I swear, that's the thing when you get a bunch of guys together that play Racing Rivals. Like a lot of us don't have too many people in real life that we can talk about the game with, and when we do have somebody like live streaming, man, it's just like the conversations just back and forth, non-stop. Like you just can't. Love it. So, all right. Well, I guess we're gonna wrap this up, guys. I didn't realize it was so late, 11. If I can actually get to bed at 11:30 tonight, I think that'd be awesome. But I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna do a live stream. I'm gonna open up this 1-Up box, and then if I can find some people to hang out a little bit later, I don't have to have a deadline to stop the live stream. I can live stream all night long if I want because I got nothing going on Saturday. I hope that I think. I don't know. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. But either way, I can live stream a lot longer and not have to worry. So, all right, guys. Anybody have any shout outs they want to?
Shout out to everyone in the live stream.
All right. That's a good one. I like that. We'll give a shout out Stephen Parker. He's in the live stream. Gerardo. Jesse.
Shout out to them. Thanks to Ricky. Shout out to you guys. You guys are fucking awesome.
There you go. James, anybody you know? Anybody? Oh.
Gerardo's high.
So, all right. Well, all right, guys. I want to thank my guests that are with me, James Caricato.
I'm gonna shout out this
Jeff.
Mr. Surreal.
There we go. Mr. Surreal. Last minute pinks, get them here. Make your team proud.
And Ricky, my Canadian, my other Canadian brother. Hey.
His Canadian brother. Hey. My man, Sticky Ricky.
All these guys are awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
everybody gets a shout out.
So I'm gonna figure out that that other program so I can dump Skype. And I got a lot of things to figure out here. So guys, join me tomorrow for some live streaming action. Saturday, I'm sure I'll have more. Sunday, Monday, we'll have a turf preview with Surreal. We'll figure out what events they release, and we'll find some cars that we think you guys could benefit from using for turf. And we kind of got away from that on Sunday. We had the live stream with Daniel, so we missed out. But next week we'll be back. We'll do some more turf cars, all that good stuff. Maybe some racing, maybe some Pimp My Car episode this weekend. We'll figure it out, guys. Thanks for tuning in. James Caricato, Frank the Tank, and Craig Wood. Thanks, everybody. I'm Pigpen, the one and only. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn those video notifications on so you never miss a live stream. Take care.
And always donate.
Yeah.